When do I want to buy a house? Goal at this time is probably to buy in, okay, so it's 2025 now. I would say realistically, probably at the very earliest to the end of 2026 or 2027. So we have to move in the next 2 months. I've kind of talked about that, but to simplify it in one sentence, our landlord used to live here before us and she owns the house and she's moving back. So we're going to get to finish up our lease. She told us months ago, but she wants to move back in, which, has been a whole thing. We're on a moving journey again. We've been renting this house and we're going to rent again for our next house. And people always ask me, why? Okay, because we want to put down a very significant down payment and we don't have that saved yet. We're working on it. There's kind of been other savings goals that we've both had. Also, Jared and I are not engaged. We're not married. So it's kind of what's the rush? You know what I mean? That's kind of how I feel about a lot of things. I'm we've been living together already for over 3 years, 3.5 years. We're in our renting phase right now. I love so many things about renting. I, of course, know and see the advantages of owning a house and building, our income in that way. And, just what's the word? You guys know what I'm trying to say. Just obviously it's a better use of your money a lot of the time, but we have really enjoyed renting and we've gotten to live, so far in 2 places together that we've loved. And I'm honestly very excited for whatever place we find next. But this is our plan right now. Our plan is we have to move again in the next couple months. And then hopefully our goal, things always happen. So I don't know how long it's going to take to find a house whenever we start looking after that. But our goal is to move into our next rental and live there for minimum 1 year. It could end up being 1.5, 2 years. I'm feeling probably it's going to be 1 to 2 years. But once again, I don't know when we're going to find the house and what the savings are going to look like then. I do think that we're kind of at a point where we're this is going to be our last rental that. Unless something really changed, this is where we're moving is going to be our last rental, and then we'll buy a house.